Last summer, Army Sergeant Val Bergdahl was a previous American soldier and which was traded for 5 Guantanamo detainees. The Washington Post says the 5 Taliban commanders released were among those of the Taliban's most influential commanders. Today I'm going to inform you of the trade. I will speak about the Bergdahl story and update you on the trial of Bergdahl. Bo Bergdahl was born into an Idaho native family March 28, 1986. His father worked in construction and his mother stayed home to teach his sister, Sky, and himself. They were raised in a Calvinist lifestyle strict with religion and morality. By age 5, Bergdahl was able to shoot a rifle and ride a horse by himself. This sparked an interest of adventure in Bergdahl's head. By age 16, he was studying ballet and fencing. Both studies had very disciplined lifestyles. After 20 years of action, he requested to join the infantry force of the French Foreign Legion because he was restless. His application was denied after living a year in Paris. Later that summer, he moved back, signed up for the U.S. Coast Guard, and was later discharged from basic training. The reasons for discharge remain unclear to this day. By age 22, he still had an interest in action and combat. He enlisted in the Army and participated in 16 weeks of infantry school. Others on his platoon said that he was a normal soldier that's interest stayed piqued even during school. He even read articles about everything that he was studying and books and magazines. In March 2009, his platoon was deployed to Afghanistan into an area that was very stricken in poverty and violence. The letters Bergdahl wrote home to a friend suggested he was having problems handling the stresses of war. When his father wrote to him, he always told Bergdahl to follow his conscience and to do what was right. On June 30th, 2009, Bergdahl came to his team leader and asked if it was okay if he left the base and took his equipment with him. His team leader told him no. Bergdahl proceeded and left the base even without his consent. He left with water, camera, a knife, and a diary. The next morning, the same team leader reported him missing. A search was conducted in the area with a drone, 2 F-18 airplanes, a team of men on the ground with tracking dogs, many who were injured during the search. More than a day later, the U.S. intelligence intercepted a conversation between Taliban members stating the soldier had been captured by the Taliban. On May 31, 2014, over 5 years later, Bergdahl was living with the Taliban. The U.S. conducted a trade of 5 Taliban commanders which were being held in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. These commanders were all captured in 2001 or 2002. That's 12 to 13 years in captivity in Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay is a high security area for terrorists. These guys were there because they were leaders in the Taliban world and they were creating destruction. They are responsible for the deterioration of areas all over the world due to the Taliban reign. In recent weeks, Bergdahl's name has been in the headlines again. This trade has created a spark in the political world. It's been brought to the attention of American people that Barack Obama, President of the United States, signed into law months before Bergdahl's trade, allowing prisoners from Guantanamo Bay to be traded for American soldiers' lives. Bergdahl is now in trial to see what his charges may be. Will he be charged with desertion or treason? Was his justification of leaving because of post-traumatic stress disorder? Bergdahl was an American soldier who went AWOL and was traded for 5 very dangerous terrorists and may catch no charges. Now you are informed of who Bergdahl is and why he is important to the current state of Homeland Security. Bergdahl went AWOL, in my opinion, should be arrested for treason.